question is to the Honourable Minister of Children, Community and Social Services. Last year, Ontario's 49 children's aid societies served more than 100,000 families across the province. Their work is vital to providing a safe and nurturing environment for children and youth to thrive. More importantly, they help bring awareness to child abuse and neglect by advocating for strong familial ties and connecting with one's community. Mr. Speaker, October is Child Abuse Prevention Month in Ontario. Would the minister please tell us what we can do to help keep Ontario's children safe?
Minister of Children, Community and Social Services.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the member from Eglinton Lawrence bringing this up in question period. It's an extremely important issue, and it's one that may be uncomfortable, but we should all talk about. And I think that's the first step, communicating that it's wrong to hit, sexually abuse or manipulate a child, whether it's emotionally or otherwise. I've had the opportunity to tour the province with my colleague, the government House Leader, and to visit shelters where children were staying who were also abused, as was their mother. I've also had the opportunity to go to Cornwall with my colleague, the honourable member from Stormont Dundas, South Glengarry, and stood with 600 people who condemned violence against children and child abuse at the Children's Treatment Centre there. We all have a duty to report. It is the law. Children's aid societies are available to take your call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. But, Speaker, let me be perfectly clear. As responsible adults, it's up to all of us to be the eyes and ears of vulnerable children.
Thank you. Supplementary.
Minister, thank you for that answer. We have accomplished so much in 100 days in this government for the people. A lot of our work has come from making government more efficient. In fact, bringing the ministries that you oversee together as one was done to better serve children. Keeping children safe is everyone's responsibility, as you said, and I was pleased to hear that concerns can be reported 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. You spoke yesterday about sex trafficking and its role in manipulating, coercing and abusing young girls. Can the minister tell us how pooling resources between ministries, as this government has done, has helped us to keep a watchful eye over the most vulnerable in our province?
Minister.
The supplementary. I appreciate her bringing up sex trafficking as an issue that we should all be vigilant about. It's a growing problem in the province of Ontario, and later today I'll address the Canadian Club in Toronto about Ontario's dirty little secret, where girls as young as 11 years old are sold into the sex trade, and that's unacceptable, and that's why my ministry is working with the Attorney General, the Minister of Community and Correctional Services, the Minister of Labour, the Minister of Health, and the Minister of Education, so that we can direct more of our resources in this province to combating the sex trade of young girls in this province. My ministry funds programs and services focused on improving outcomes for children and youth, including initiatives to find stable homes, prevention services, and supports that are youth transition into adult. But let me be perfectly clear. The sex trafficking that is happening across Ontario is a scourge on our community. It funds the guns and gangs issues that we have in this province, and we are going to make sure as a government, under the leadership of Premier Ford, that we stop it.